Alright guys, we're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're taking on Burst Mode, the Kefla Dokkan event Burst Mode here for Golden Week. So we've already completed the Universe 6 mission, so now we're going to move on to the Legendary Existence. For this, I mean, I'll scroll through real quick so you guys can take a look at what conditions we have set here, although a lot of them are pretty much the same, right? I think we just added a little bit of damage reduction, changed the typing around, and obviously change the category, and that's really it. So not a whole lot, but with the team we're taking in, so Legendary Existence, aka Uncontrollable Power for us here, I don't foresee there being any issues. So let's jump in, let's get this rolling, and see if we can't just steamroll through this one here. I think the Universe 6 one is technically supposed to be a little bit harder, right? Because they give you more points for Universe 6. So I think that one's technically supposed to be a little bit harder, and this one's supposed to be easier. And I mean, when you look at what we have here as our options, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It makes sense to me. We'll go ahead and get this Broly out here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's grab those for Broly up front. Get these for Broly right there. And do that for the Broly in the back. Just Broly, Broly, Broly. Coming in here and just ready to start stomping all over everything. Yeah, I'm not foreseeing this team having any issues here at all. Yeah, there you go, right there. Way to go, Broly. Yes, I mean, these burst modes, they're never really that hard, right? Burst mode isn't a super tough event. I mean, depending, right? I mean, you can make it hard. You can make burst mode very tough for yourself if you really want to, right? These are one of those things that's it's as hard as you make it. Because you set the conditions, you build your team, and you can make this extremely difficult. You can make it take basically as long as Festival of Battles if you really wanted to. Okay, maybe not that long, but maybe that long. I don't know. I've never set it that high. So, you can do some stuff like that, or you can make it to where you just come through, you do enough points to clear the missions out, and then you just move on, right? Which is pretty much what we're doing here. It's what I like to do. I don't spend a whole lot of time, trying to go as long as I can or build a high score unless there's a reason to. So unless Dokkan comes out and they're like, hey, get the highest score, and we'll pick however many people, like that would be more of an incentive to do it. I think that's kind of how they did the fan meetup thing, wasn't it? Or something similar. I think it was the fan meetup. They put that out there as based off of burst mode score and then stuff like that. So that's a good incentive to try to push this. But other than that, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna get my free stones and my rewards, and I'm just gonna call it a day and be done. Yeah, Broly doesn't seem like he likes hanging around burst mode too very much often either, so he looks like he's just trying to get through this as well. Yeah, I mean, Golden Week, so this is, the last, I want to call it full week, right, of Golden Week, and really all we've got to go off of is this burst mode. I think there's, new Super Battle Road stage. You're going to have the intensifying fights. So, some people may want to take the burst mode and be able to, you know, play it out a little bit longer, extend it out, and, you know, have a little bit more fun with some of these newer characters. But I don't know, man. I've never truly gotten into the wanting to drag burst mode out as much as I possibly can. Yeah, so this phase is going to be done pretty much right here, and then we'll move on to that final stage and pretty much knock through that as well. And that'll be the end of the burst mode. That'll be end of yeah, the Golden Week burst mode saga we got going on here. Overall, I think Golden Week was decent. I don't think it was that bad. I like the theme choice. You know, we wanted Daima, but I think this was a good choice that we got. And I'm holding out hope that maybe the global Dokkan campaign will be Daima, but I do want to make a video. I do want to deep dive more into talking about the schedules and everything that we've got going on now with how shaken up it's become. Right, or how shaken up this year is going to be. I think we're in for a lot of different, I don't want to call it surprises, but things that we're just not used to, right? We've become so accustomed to the way the schedule is over the years, and now this year with the global sync and everything, they're going to be shaking things up, which we all kind of hoped for a little bit. We all kind of thought, hey, maybe they will around this time, but we were never 100% sure. But now that we've got the confirmation, you know, it's going to be fun to kind of look into. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, with things changing, it makes the year probably a little more fresh, I think, in my opinion. You know, it's not the same old, okay, we can expect this, we can expect this. We're going to have different things. So again, I'll make a whole video about it, and we'll sit down and we'll discuss that. And, you know, I want feedback from you guys on that as well. So, but for right now, it looks like we are basically going to be calling this a wrap if Boo can finish her off. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So that's the end of that burst mode. That's done. So legendary existence category characters cleared. Basically running the uncontrollable power team. You know, there's a bunch of different ways you could run this, but for me, I love this team, and it just makes it so easy. So, you know, just run through it, blitz through, and we're done. Let's go ahead. We will go over here. So we've got all the missions done, right? Both categories completed, 6,000 points, everything we need. So we'll go ahead and pick all those up. There you go. Easy 9 stones, bunch of Zenny, some meat, and then burst coins, you know, if you like to use those for the background music stuff that they play. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. If you stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. How did you guys feel about this burst mode? What kind of teams did you guys use for Legendary Existence? I would like to know. Are you guys excited for what's coming next? Are you guys ready for Golden Week to end? Just let me know how you guys are feeling. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!